cake or chocolate chip cookies? Yes. Why do you ask? You moved? How was the move? I hope it was okay. What do I have going on right now? Okay, you all. I have been working some while we were gone. I actually went and started filling out some early stuff in the Pokédex that I didn't have because it was something that I could do. And then I also have been leveling up my Pokemon and it's been so slow. It's the lighting. Yeah, the background lighting. It's the type of LEDs that I have in conjunction with my camera, Tim. I think it's like when I'm in the big cam mode. See, you can probably see it less from here except for the Bulbasaur. But that's because the Bulbasaur light has been dying for a long time. And it just does that. 15-foot truck. Shoo! How far? You don't need to. Oh, wait. I know where you are. How far was the move? Like, was it like 10 minutes? Or was it like... Or are you no longer nearby? $8 miles. Okay. Gotcha. Were you looking for more space or what? Or, I guess you were... Anyway, so I'm leveling up Pokemon. I'm gonna try to get them all to level 60. And then I think we're gonna try to refight the Elite Four. And then... I feel like I should show you my Pokedex really quick. And then... You all are gonna be like, how dare you catch Pokemon without me? Boo. I've been doing it. So if we find another Kadabra, I want to catch it so I can get an Alakazam. Check this out. So I saw what Bird was doing, and I was like, fine, I'll do something similar. Okay, yeah, no worries. You're totally good. Yeah. You're so good. Been listening to a few new artists. Ooh, fun. Yay. So yeah, to try to maybe have a living dex. I'm not sure if I'll get the starters, but just to see how close I can get just between Bird and I real quick at least. I went and I like caught an extra Caterpie and Weedle and just leveled them up really fast because it was really easy. And then I got Allie. I finally leveled her up to a Pidgeot and then caught another and then caught a Pidgey because I had not caught a Pidgey. No, wait, no, I didn't have a Pidgey in my dex. That's right. I only had the Pidgeotto that was from a Pidgeot. Are you also getting my lap? What are you doing? I'm scooting up so you can get in. Is that what you're getting? Is that what you're doing? Are both cats trying to get in? You can't be... You're on top of your brother. Oh, okay, that's better. There you go. Babies. All right. Ball of cat. I do have 2 cats on lap. I think they're probably just excited that I'm back because they were like, where did you go? You're not leaving again. Yeah. Pikachu Caterpie straight to Pidgeotto. Yeah. Yeah, true. There you go. Yeah, that's what Ash did. Okay. Probably gonna miss them. Okay. Supposed to work today, but a coworker asked you last minute if he could take the shift. Ah, okay. But you could watch the streams. Gotcha. You finished the stream? Or the async? Nice. Cool. So I am working a little bit on a living dex. So I had this. I had a lot of these. I went and caught a... Wait, we have 2 Pikachus. I don't know why I had 2 Pikachus. And they're both named. I don't remember what happened here. But we have 2 Pikachus. And they're both named. So one of them will be a Raichu. And then... I didn't have a Sandslash. I went and caught a Sandslash near Victory Road. I've caught... Oh, do you know how you can tell is if they don't have a name? There you go. That one I caught... Okay, those 2... That one I caught separately. I've been trying to find a Nidoran boy. Impossible. Today I caught 2 Clefairies on the plane. I caught another Vulpix. I caught the 2... I caught an extra Jigglypuff, so we can have a Wigglytuff. I guess I caught a Venonat separately, which is, oh my god. I caught a Dugtrio. What else did I get? I caught an Abra today and a Kadabra recently, and I need another one. Tentacruel I caught like a little bit ago. Another Ponyta to have. I caught a Dodrio. Oh, I leveled up an extra Doduo into a Dodrio today. Oh no, Rainbow. Wait, you've been talking about it though. What do you think so far? Yeti and his wife have started their Tomodachi life this weekend, and they made Bird and I in the game, and they made Rockin' is in there on their island, and Spike. And it's really cute to see everybody hanging out together, and I'm pretty sure Lindsay as well. Okay, who else did I catch? Is that most of it? We need to go get 2 Haunters. I caught a Hypno at some point. I don't know when. I finally caught a freaking Electrode in Cerulean Cave. We'll need another Execute. I don't know how to get that. Yeah, and some other things. Like, we'll need another Rhyhorn. We'll need another... Oh, no, that's it. So there's some more that I'm missing just generally. You can see this is the last page. This is the hardest stuff to catch, right? We can evolve the Kabuto, but I don't have another one. So I could probably try to daycare it. So my Eevee and my Ditto are both in daycare right now. So we could go see if we can get an egg. Gengar is a trade. Alakazam is a trade. I don't think Rhydon is. Gengar, Alakazam, Machamp, Golem. I was Zelly. Thank goodness I got one. Maybe, but then I wouldn't want to trade a Pikachu that's named. Or another thing. Hi, Katie! You're stressed about choosing a theme? Wait, what do they do? What do you mean theme? How do they do themes? Or do you just mean about like what you'll do for your island? Like characters you'll make? What's up, Shifter? Hi. Thank you for 136 months, by the way, Rainbow. Do you like it? Mostly a community game. No, so when I say Yeti made the characters, like, they just made them in-game. We're not playing with them. They just made characters of us. Just characters and how you want to decorate the island. I still have that problem with Pokopia. I'm still working on trying to figure out how the original towns were built based on how Pokopia has it structured and make things look like they fit in place, and stuff isn't quite right, and so but I just want it to look good. And then I start on Pallet Town. I know, Zelly. Yeah, I looked for one for a little bit and then was really annoyed. I think you can trade for one, though. You want me to pet a pup or kitty? Because I got 2 cats right here. 2 cats right here. Look at these babies. Woo! I'm surprised I made it to stream even when I did. I've been a busy girl today. Good night, Shifter! Busy girl today. I love Pokopia, but I do not understand how people are making these gorgeous towns in it. It's a lot of work. I'm just collecting recipes in anticipation for giving myself more time somehow, which I will never have. But I want to do it. When I'm done with this and I'm not like level grinding on the side, I'll have time to just play Pokopia otherwise. Anyway, so this is kind of where we're at. Bird has an Electabuzz. He has one already for me. So things we could do today. Actually, now that I'm with you all, we could go... I think I should put a Pokemon away. Sorry, you're usually the one to go. And then I should go to the Sevi Islands and see if there's an egg. Because I feel like having Eevee and Ditto hang out and give me eggs will be helpful. Because then I can get my evolutions faster. And then I can work on other eggs for other Pokemon. Yeah, babies. It's rockin'. Hey, it's that GDQ volunteer. Look at you. Look at you. I'm not even volunteering this event. You know who else got in? Bird. Yes, can I go to the Sevi Islands? I would like to go to, I think it's 4 Island. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Yeah, so he's like, ugh, he's just stressed about having too many shifts because he's like, oh, but I want to make sure that I have enough time for all my friends. No, I'm going to GDQ. I'm just not volunteering. I'm working as staff, but I'm not also hosting or anything. Hello? You're raising your Pokemon. My goodness. Yay, an egg! Can I have it? Can I have it? Thank you. How often will they make me a new egg? How often will I get a new egg? Wait, I need a fire type, right? Wait, did we decide that having a flame-bodied Pokemon actually doesn't do anything in LeafGreen? Is that what we decided? Not hosting as in not doing segments. Host. So, interesting that you say that, Scotty. The host role at GDQ is the volunteer role for the donation readers. Although what we do is hosting, yes. We are like the hosts of the event. But our role, because GDQ just has a lot of different terminology, we don't follow a lot of standard terminology or procedures or things as a lot of other production. Yeah, like donation host. Yeah, naming conventions, we kind of do our own thing. So it's always been like the host, especially because like that was a thing before our team really got as cohesive as it is. So hosts are the ones who read donations that are volunteer. I am on what is currently called interstitial talent because that is literally what we are. Not that it's an understandable term for viewers, but it's what we are. We are the in-between content, but we are also hosts of the event in our own way. Correct, Scotty. Yeah. I do all the crazies. Sure, yeah. Pre-show, recaps, interviews, other segments, checkpoint stuff, all of that. So that is what our team does. I don't know. What should we be called? The Hype Squad, the MCs, the something. I'm trying to figure it out because I would love to propose a name that is more relatable for you all when you're watching. But yeah, I'll be there. I still do my thing. I still lead the team and do all that. Hype Squad! Actual hosts is bad wording in my... No. You're fine. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. But yes, on camera hosts. Yeah, we're like the on-camera hosts. You're doing... Oh, your chat mod! That's exciting. That'll be cool. I hope that's not too stressful. Oh, right. Wait, real quick, you all. So is Flame Body not helpful in this game? If we decide... I can look it up. I don't know. Chad mod. LeafGreen. Egg raising does Flame Body work? So it doesn't. That sucks. Only an emerald. So how... So then... LeafGreen Egg Eevee. How long does that take? Let's find out. Steps. How long does it take to hatch it? Eevee, it says 89,000 steps? Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, you all know Seraphim because we spent a whole weekend with him recently. Every time I say, oh my god, now I'm either stopping myself before I say the whole phrase or I'm pausing and expecting to hear, I love God on the side. And when it doesn't happen, I'm like, that's weird. Hop on your bike. Yeah, I know. But a simple 9,000, how long will that take to do? I think the term interstitials. So interstitials is a production term. That's why I think viewer facing, it doesn't make very much sense because people don't know what it means. In terms of production, it makes perfect sense because interstitial means in between. Interstitials are like commercials. They're ads, they're check-ins, they're interstitials like on Cartoon Networks, like actual Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon would be like when Face would come on, or when the dude who voiced the Cowboy Bebop guy, you know, it's like, all those little in-between things. Anything between the main content is an interstitial. And so that's why we are called interstitial talent. But yeah, it's stuff that people are like, I don't know what that is. So people call us hosts a lot. And I'm like, technically that's wrong based on what GDQ terminology is and what GDQ uses. So it's like, what are we? I don't know how many steps this is. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know. What is it like? 10 by 15. So 20. So it's like 50 every time I go around the clock. Title should just be busy. That is my mom's nickname. It was the last... A little morbid here. It was my mom's mom. My grandmother's last word was her pointing at my mother and saying busy. And she could not have been more right. Like, public-wise, it's kind of right. GDQ-wise, it's wrong. Oh, saying host, yeah. You got an idea? Okay. The number of steps is not enough, and that's all that matters. So if I do this, if I go around this thing, it's like 50 steps. So if I do it twice, it's 100. So every 20 is 1,000 times 9. So I have to do it 180 times. And that might do it. How many have we done? Probably like 20. There you go. We only have 160 left. Yeah, bike strat is the way to go. So, you know. How much can you talk while doing nothing in game? Probably for a while. I think you would underestimate me, but it depends. I mean, sometimes it's good to like have a jumping off point in conversation. But we already kind of had one if we were talking about the idea of like, what, homies, what are we called? What is my team called for GDQ? What are we called? Who are we? Who are we? Like, who do you all think we are? Who do you think we are? Who do you think I am? You are you. Unavailable to hang out. Right now? Yes, because I'm live right now. I was in Chicago, Fizz, okay? And then I came back, and then I am going to be doing my streamiversary stuff. And then I'll have a little time. Or if you want to come over before I start one day. Oh, at GDQ. Oh, but in general, you're right, though. GDQ, yeah. It's like 50-50. Hey, without hosting, I have 1 to 2 less shifts that I have to be present for. So I might be getting a little bit of time back. Or I did get a little bit of time back this past event. I was just stressed about singing. It's gonna hurt my fingers. Little fingies. I think MC is the next closest thing. Master of ceremonies. Yeah, we talked about this like the other night, actually. Are you doing any casting on Couch for a game? So the games list is not out yet, which means runners don't know what runs they have gotten in. And so commentary will not be figured out at this time. I don't know if I've ever had somebody ask like, maybe once or twice, like Bird, for example, would be like, hey, if my run gets in, will you couch? A lot of times it happens after a run gets in. So games list is scheduled to come out May 1st. Do I want to do it? Do I want to do commentary on a couch? If somebody asked me, I'd probably say yes. I have fun hanging out with the runners and being a part of the experience. So yeah. What if it's for Elden Ring? Hell yeah. Yeah. So funny. Should change your icon. Oh, to the new one you got today? Oh yeah, you can get that icon tonight. That's why we're like guaranteed playing Final Fantasy 14 tonight. So we're doing like 2 hours of each, basically. What is for Metroid Prime? Metroid Prime 1, good. Metroid Prime 2, I would be entertaining. That's the thing. You can put me on couch commentary for anything and I will try to be entertaining. I'm not going to be as natural and adept at it as like Spike. Spike is the perfect couch commentator because he knows exactly when to throw to host for donations. So he knows when to like ask for donations. He knows how to engage in the conversation, how to point out moments that seem really hype and get the crowd going. Like, he is just so good at what he does. Dude's naturally entertaining. I know, right? Isn't that wild? Incredibly good at comedic timing. And he's very good at going along with the bit. It's like Bird. Able to read the audience flow. It's almost like he's a veteran and has done it for so long and is so good. And he's also such a good person in general. That it really adds to his character because you get really good vibes from him because, surprise, surprise, he's awesome. I got a really nice comment on my Instagram today, my Instagram DMs, of somebody being like, hey, I love seeing GDQ people hang out together outside of GDQ. And I just wanted to be like, we seem cliquey at events because we like each other so much. Like my whole team, that we just hang out together a lot now. But I just followed up with like, yeah, it's always wonderful getting to like hang out with my team, like with GDQ people just whenever, because they're so awesome. Yeah, he does have a very iconic voice. Spike is the sort of person that can make a segment entertaining even if you have his... Yes, yeah, sorry, yeah, for sure. Radio casting voice. In a way, he does, I mean, the uniqueness to it for sure. Listen to over Spike. What, to me? I think you're missing a word. Zip. Dude, yeah, she's gonna be so buff with all this biking. So buff. Let me tell you, this girl gets her steps in. That's what I'll say. Pocopia updated? Okay. This girl gets her steps in. Oh, me. It's like, why? Spike will have more knowledge and entertainment value than I will, but if you have like literal vocal tendency preferences, that I can understand. Product update. Buying a new different bike. I like how like anything that you're doing is a project update. It's really funny because when it comes to like project updates, I feel like for me, I'm building a new fish pond. Like when that is done, I'll feel like I'll have an update there. But otherwise, like my Amazon shopping or things like that are just gonna be like things I do, not like, it doesn't feel like a project to me. But it doesn't mean that like you spend hours of research on it. There you go. I think that's cool. Fish. Yeah, I'm really excited. I will be very glad to give them a new pond that is twice as deep, more than twice as deep in depth, which makes sense. Because it is not safe for them. And it's like so shallow with like a wide pond base that like temperature management is more difficult. The pond level evaporates quicker and is dangerously low a lot sooner. Suggestions on maintaining a spice garden. You're in a very different climate than I am, Dead Fox, so it depends on what survives well in your climate. I can tell you how things grow in my climate based on my experience. I've not played Baldur's Gate 3. I've never played a Baldur's Gate game. Purchase bread for a sandwich! You know what? If that's what you want to do for a project update, jokes aside, you do it. And I also get it because, like, I researched a lot as well. Oh, true. Yes, for my climate. So based on our experiences, basil, very easy to grow. Peppers, very easy to grow. I will have better data for you at the end of this growing season, because we're doing a second round of things. Thor dug up our onions, so they were never able to fully mature, and we also planted some of our plants too late. Another thing that I noticed was, you have to be very careful of both your basil and especially cilantro. I think mint grows here well, but obviously I don't grow it. Rosemary is a weed. If you want to grow rosemary, once you plant it, it's like impossible to kill. So if you like rosemary, it will grow well here. There was a bush at a house that I rented years ago when I was in school. Like me and some other people. And it just survived no matter what we did. I didn't water it. It was just alive. The thing about cilantro is that it will bolt if left outside, and it will bolt very quickly. And I didn't know what that meant until it happened. Bolting is when it goes into flour, which will destroy the taste, and then it is unusable. And so if it gets too warm too quickly, aka my area can get just hot randomly, on and off, and then it's pretty warm throughout the summer. It's pretty hot. Cilantro will bolt fast. So we're gonna, I think, potentially try to grow it again, but keep it more shaded or even grow it inside. So I think that will help. I could be fighting Pokemon too and going back and forth there. I think I've taken a lot of steps. How long do you all think it takes between egg creation? Like, when do you think I'm leaving Eevee and Ditto there? How long do you think it will take for them to provide me with another egg? It's just a chance. Okay, a percentage. Okay. What else can I say about the herbs? So yeah, basil good. Cilantro will grow well. It will just often grow too quickly, so you have to be very careful. Like, you have to pinch off any buds that are coming up from basil because that also ruins the flavor. And then again, catch cilantro before it bolts and flowers. And then what else? This season we're gonna try to grow. We're doing peppers again because they work really well. Bird wants to buy an already started tomato plant. Thyme, I think, will grow just fine out here. I believe thyme grows fine out here as well. And then, we're gonna be growing in more of our, like, partial shaded area. We're gonna try to grow lettuce, carrots, and peas, which are a vining plant. Because I looked up stuff that could grow well here. And then in the sun, it's going to be onions, peppers, 2 types of peppers, and tomatoes. So I think that's what we're going to be doing. Have I ever tried growing pumpkins? High five. What's up, Mike? No. I'm just gonna say no. Not seriously. A pumpkin that we had years past, started to go bad before we tossed it on our patio. And a seed got in between one of the cracks in the cement of the patio, and a plant started to appear from it, but then it died. But it started to grow and looked like it was growing really well, and then it was like, nah, it's trying to grow out of a crack in the floor. We were like, just leave it, see what happens. Yeah, so I'm really curious to see how the peas do, because I like peas. We use them in our rice bowls all the time. So I'm still leveling up. So now we're going to level up Pokemon and walk our egg at the same time. Peas are delicious. I agree. I think peas are good. I like, and I love sugar snap peas as well. You know, I don't eat those enough. I'd like to know what the, I'd like to know what the fiber content in like in a serving of sugar snap peas are, because, let's see, let's find out. I'm frozen? Are you kidding me? This is the second time this has happened. These stupid, see? You see? Last thing I used was an ice heal. These stupid electrodes, or not electrodes, magnetons use this tri-attack, and it is, it's fine. Everything's fine. We're not frozen anymore. Everything's okay. 100 grams of sugar snap peas provides 2.6 grams of fiber. It's like 30 calories for 2 grams of fiber. So you could really load up. There's more sugar. There's actually like 2.5 grams of sugar. There's a little protein in there. I just think eating the pea pod, I assumed that would add more fiber to it. Anyway, I peeled a bunch of mandarin oranges today too, because I wanted to... I saw a thing that if you put them in a jar of water with some pectin, it'll help get all the little fuzzies off the edges of it. So I basically had an orange as I was... I keep encountering Pokemon that I don't think will be good for Venusaur to fight in this cave. But again, this is one of the best places we can go. Once my Pokemon are at level 60, I'm gonna do Elite Four fights. No, this isn't gonna work. I meant to do Rock Throw. I'm stupid. I really wish Venusaur could learn Vine Whip, by the way. Getting strong is hard. Yeah, that's true. Dude! Costco sells pretty good pre-started tomatoes. Home garden stuff. Thank goodness I have Bird to help with that. He's like already started our little baby plants and is like doing his little daily spritz. And we're starting to see buds growing, which is exciting. And then we'll move to the outdoor section because we have to clear out a tree and Bird's leg has to heal. Oh, we got an answer on his leg if you all didn't know. He doesn't have an Achilles thing. He has tendonitis. Remember how he couldn't run the 10K? He got tendonitis, which is a bummer. So when we go to Disney next month, we may have to get him like a wheelchair. So we'll see. Yeah. Sludge Bomb will be good against Parasect though. Better than an Achilles thing. So it just sucks. Because he really, really wants to work out. Tikka masala with peas. I enjoy that. Yeah. I think throwing more veggies into stuff will be good. I really like broccoli in any type of curry. If you put broccoli in it, I'm gonna be a happy girl. I feel like putting in... A lot of times it's like snap peas or snow peas. And snow peas are fine, but I just like sugar snap better. Helped round out meals. I can go with anything. Yeah. Yes, the idea of like, I grew this. It's so cool. Bird is like the happiest little like Stardew Valley farmer boy when he's like, oh my god, we made our own food. Okay, good job, Venusaur. Venusaur's now level 60. Let's try another Pokemon. So now I can fight. Yeah, Ice is gonna be good against flying. It will not be good against electric types. I think we're just gonna have to... Lives and dies by broccoli. Yeah, well, the electrodes and the magnetons are pretty frequent in here, so it happens. Oh, good. He exploded. Great, thank you. That's all right. Walking an egg and fighting some mons. See, this will be good. Wow! I mean, you're right. You're right, though. You're right, though. While I'm finishing up the... Excuse you. While I'm finishing up the details for the streamiversary... Newbie. Yeah, I know, right? Do you all have any... things that you would like to see? I think it's a lot less than that, Newbie, but yeah. Nice, Scotty. That's so good for you, though. I know you big goof. You got nothing? What about you recreating famous one-liners? From games? Oh! Demon Fang! Oh, God. That's an incentive? How would I? What's closer to what? Eh? Left on the egg? But it was only 9,000 steps though. What do you mean? It's only 9. Are you also just being silly? Because I don't know if you did some kind of math and was like, actually your initial numbers are wrong. And it's actually like 30,000 steps or something. Pokemon XD. Ooh, cooking? Okay, I like this. I like it a lot. I'm gonna write this down. What else would y'all want to see? I don't want to play any PvP Pokemon. Absolutely not. Grass bug. Oh, good against that. Ice beam. Am I using EXP share? No. I'm just trying to level up one Pokemon at a time right now. Yeah. Just see how far I can get. Coliseum before XD. Yeah, I know. I could look in at Coliseum first though. And see if I can find a legit copy of it somewhere that's not too expensive. What's up, Lobber? Do I paint? No. My art has always been media based. For the most part. I will have some goals up, which will be like 3D printer included. And if we reach the 3D printer goal, that might result in some kind of like custom print I could do for you all, potentially. I'm trying to think of something cool that I could do with that. To also give you all incentive to help me get one of those. You and Bird do an Elden Ring co-op. Oh, God. No, Bird has to play through all the Souls games first. And before he's going to do that, he needs to start Expedition 33. I thought he should do Souls games first. But, you know, whatever. E33 is goated. It's a good game. Yeah, very solid. It's a solid game. I have talked plenty about my few issues with the game, but overall I think it is a good game. Yeah. It is for me it is the main storytelling element that I have the most problems with. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah. A dress up paint as a Pokemon. I did Pokemon for I don't know if that'll do anything. No. Cool. I dressed up as Pokemon for Halloween this year. Whatever, dude. The protagonist is a criminal. What? I've never played Coliseum, so what? Am I doing face makeup? No. I have done it before. It's been a while. Starbucks, what do you mean all your stuff involves heat? Did I not? What? Spore went first? Oh my god. Can you, Parasect cannot chill out. Go away. Go away. Go away? Oh, good grief. Betrays the evil team that he worked for. Okay. For incentive purposes? Oh, you mean like spicy stuff. I see. Yeah. It's just what stuff you all would like to see. What I'm going to tell you is that a lot of the Streamiversary will be centered around Zelda. If you have anything in there that you would like to see, I can include. Yeah, I think the cooking, a new Zelda cooking stream would be fun. Beat Saber? I should just play it again. I should have healed. Well. Too many? What? Oh good, we're exploding again. Honestly, that's actually a good idea, Yuzu. Beat Saber on May the 4th is actually pretty clever. Kingdom Hearts stream? It's not, yeah, yes, I mean, but not right now. Because I want to focus on Zelda stuff. You want Paper Mario? Really? Yeah, I can't do any... Obviously, I can't do any modded Zelda stuff, right? That's not our jam here. So, I'm trying to think of the way I want to tackle this next round of like potential replays. And I have an idea for that already. We're gonna have like a number of things happening at once. Majora's Mask, we could. Hi, Kelsey! Hi. Hi. Hey. 3D print, we could make a Majora's Mask. Woo! That would be so cool. Hello! Kelsey's cool. Hi. You're great. What's up? Hi. Girl, I cried at the symphony last night a lot. It was so good. It was so good. We took Kuiper to his first ever afternoon tea. And we went to the art museum. We got ramen. And we showed him 2 different Ghibli films. And we got pizza with Bobby and friends. And we went to the symphony. Like, it was lovely. It was so lovely. And, oh, no, run. Where am I? We're not in the cave. It was so nice. Which ones? So we watched, kind of coincidentally, we watched the 2 movies that Joe Hisaishi conducted for, like, the ones that he featured in his symphony at this location. So the first half of the symphony was, like, pieces that he had written separately that were just kind of experimental and stuff. Yeah, it was a bucket list item, Katie. It was so good. It was so good. So we showed him, the first night we showed him Spirited Away, which is my favorite pretty much ever. And then the second night we showed him Castle in the Sky. And so in the second half of the symphony, they started with a Castle in the Sky medley. And then they went into like the 25-minute Spirited Away suite, which featured like 10 of the songs. And I cried a lot. And it was great. And then they came back for an encore and did the Totoro theme really quick. I think, yeah, for me, it's like Joe Hisaishi. And now I'm trying to think of the next person I would want to see live. And if Yoko Shimomura ever does, like, conducts a Kingdom Hearts symphony concert, I want to be there. I don't know if she has before. But if that ever happens again, potentially, or happens for the first time or whatever... Because, like, yeah, there's all kinds of awesome things, like the stuff that you've helped coordinate for, like, the Sonic Symphony, all of that. There's great stuff there, but, like, for the creators themselves, expected combo, yeah. I think I heard somebody else near me also crying, and I was like... But yeah, man, going to hear the actual creator of the piece, like, move a whole symphony to things that you love... I'd love to see a Zelda symphony as well. Yeah. Babies. Are you happy I'm home? I'm sorry I left. I won't do it again until next month. Sorry. Also, I got to meet Lindsay's, her little demon kitty baby, but he's not really. He's really sweet and very cute. He's just energetic. He's just an energetic baby. And her older cat hates him. Her older cat, who's like, she's like 15. So she hates the 8-month-old, which is not that surprising, honestly. That was really funny, though, to watch that. Oh, no! Oh, this is gonna hurt! wait, seismic toss is set damage, right? Maybe it's fine. Keely, yeah, sassy. No, she's so nice. She's so sweet though as well. Okay. But yeah, the baby, he's very cute. We were buddies. We were buddies. We played a lot because I also have my babies and they're in kitten phase, and so level would make sense. Yep, level makes sense. I was like, I know it's set damage. I didn't know to what. Let's go. That's 1 out of 6. Yeah. What do you want to learn? Sheer cold. Oh, wait a second. It's only if it hits. I think that's a no. I think it's a no. Look at my moveset. I think this is a no. Don't you agree? Not feeling good? Well, then take your time, Yuzu. Participate when you're ready. I think sheer cold, I think we pass. If I had something that... If I doubled it up with one of the things that will guarantee the hit... But based on how I play, I don't think it makes sense. Cool that I could learn it. Sorry, girl. We're not going to learn that today. That's illegal! Also Fly. Hi, Fly Goo. Hello. Zelda Symphony. Ugh, I would like to see that. Am I ready for the Zelda movie? No. Can you stop it? If I get hit again, I will literally die. Oh, that was less. What? Slappers is set up. Yeah, she's in a pretty good spot. You're gonna seismic toss again? No, you're gonna rage. Okay, that's not as bad. Oh, there you go. There it is. Yeah, I'm not ready for the Zelda movie because I'm not. I don't. It's live action. I think the highest praise I could give it is like, that's not bad. I think that would be the highest. Okay, but hear me out. Did you see the pic? It literally doesn't look real. It's not an actual photo. It's an artist's interpretation. The background is art. The sleeve looks weird. It legitimately looks fake. Also, the first image they showed of Link and Zelda together, I was like, not my Link. I'm very picky. He's a beautiful man. Okay? And they can't, very, very hard to replicate. Splatoon Raiders, we're playing that when it comes out, by the way. I've been to the Hollywood Bowl once. That fact is pretty cool. We liked the Mario movie as well. Mario Galaxy movie. We liked it. Sure, Zelda. Yeah, that's true, but we're not. We'll pass more judgment once you see a trailer. Zelda movie picture. We could look at this together. Here, let me know. Let me do it over here. With this other keyboard. Hold, please. Not that one. Look at all these. Let's do Zelda movie. New image. Why don't we do it last? Let's tools in the past week. There we go. Okay. Where do I have it? Where is it? I never find this. All right. This is what people are talking about. This. It's paint. That's a painted image, or an altered image in like a Photoshop, right? What is this? Is this actually for the People are looking at this. They're trying to consider it. They're trying to figure out what it is. Like, will none of these load? See, compare this to this. I don't like this link. Sorry, buddy. It's not that you're bad. It's that I'm very picky. This, not my link. Posted a picture on Instagram. Definitely. The VGA Symphony. Ooh, that's cool. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat. That image goes hard, but it doesn't look like the actor. This does not look like the image on the clapboard. Okay? This does not look like this. Does not look like the same person. Does not look like the same person. The hair, I will say the hair there looks perfect. But I don't, yeah. It's just, this has like artistic whatever over top of it. Right? How does that look like a photograph to you? This looks like a painting to me. This does not look like a photograph. I think this is a painting. So this is the one that just got dropped, you all. This picture was posted. This to me does not at all look like a modified photograph. This looks like a painting. It could be a painting based on a photograph. But if you look at, there are artist strokes on the sleeve, on the pants. Like, all of it to me screams. Even the sword is not real. It's a painting. I'm so sorry. Why does it say umami? I don't know. Let's go here. Yeah, if we look, like this is a good sign here that not photograph. The details aren't clear enough. The lighting is good. I think this could be the most confusing part. It's like that looks more realistic, which is why it could be based on a potential photo. But this is, it's all brush strokes. This is brush strokes. These are their brush strokes here. Here too. This cape is not clear. This fades into the background. Face is so different from any link. Yeah, it's got to be based on a photo because there's so many details that are not, they're not real. All of the strokes in the shirt are similar to what we're seeing here as well. I mean, even here you have like some weird color effects going on and like things that just like, you do not have enough clarity around the edges of some of this to be real, to be a photograph. Sorry. It's giving me a photograph that someone had a lot of Photoshop fun with. Yeah, I mean, I can see that, but I also think some of this looks like either some of this right here looks too perfect, but then again, this part is kind of weird. Right? Getting all this to fade out. Yeah. You can do brush strokes, sure. Why would they work that hard for just the this is a clapboard. I mean, this could be for like, they could, you know, advertise with this. They'll probably advertise with this. That's why it was posted by the director, but match concept art. Yeah. The problem is, and part of the reason, another one of my, I mean, I've already said it, but another one of my arguments that it is it has been created, potentially based on a real thing. No, none of it's like real in terms of like being real for the movie. But real isn't. Oh, you all can't see the game at all, so maybe I will wait. It's a Machoke. Part of the reason why I think it's a painting that could be based on a photograph but not a photo is just because he just doesn't. He just this. No. This ain't it. You know what I mean? High five. This ain't it. But I can tell they tried. I can tell they tried. They did try. But I am so picky. Are you worried that maybe they're struggling to nail down a direction? No. It's not that I don't like the poster. I will never accept. I don't know if there is a person alive who could be my Link. I agree, Kelsey. Yeah, if they picked an A-list actor, it'd be even worse. Definitely a painting for the poster. I think so too. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Zelda also tough too. Yeah, see, look at that hair. Look at that hair. I don't like it. I don't like how the hair's sitting right there. I like how the hair's sitting. I like how the hair's sitting here. This hair good. This hair no. This is kid who hasn't brushed his hair. This is Link. You see? You see? Go get hairbrush. Perfect cartoon hair. Okay. This is as much as I can zoom. Yeah. Yeah, look at, I mean, look, see, he doesn't look like the new picture. Good for them for being picked for the Zelda movie and trying to make it and try to make it good. It's cool. I'm sure they were working very hard. And I'm sorry that I'm one of those, like, picky, negative Nintendo fans. This is why when people are like, Foo, you should do Disney content. Why don't you make Disney content for YouTube videos? It's because I'm like, because Disney fans are horrible. I would know. I am one. Nintendo fans are the second worst. I would know. I am one. And I love both Disney and Nintendo in my own ways. Right? Like, expectations are so high. So, I am unfortunately in that crowd. But also, Link was my first video game crush. So, you know, the entitlement is there to be like, well, I have a deep fondness for this cartoon man. Yeah. Worst of both worlds, baby! Anyway, Machoke appeared. Go get him! Are you faster than me? No, there's no way. I can relate for your own irrational fandoms. Hell yeah. But wouldn't a guy running around in the wild have terrible hair? IRL? Not my Link. Not my Link. This is why I don't do IRL. This is why I don't like live action based on cartoons. That's why. Because I want him to have perfect looking hair all the time. Because that cannot be replicated in real life without it looking weird and bad. But in a video game, it's fine. You cannot replicate animated features and movement in live action, period, ever, without it looking off and strange and bad. You just can't. Humans do not squash and stretch like animated humans can. We cannot have the same types of extreme facial reactions and expressions. Metroid would be easier if you were, well, there would be so much CGI. It would be so much CGI. You could do a pure CGI animated Metroid film. If you didn't have to go live action for that, it wouldn't be as... It would be okay. Because Samus could be in a dope outfit all the time. But then they would take off her helmet and then be like, look, it's a girl! It's a girl! You know they would do that to her. You know they would do that to her. That's the problem. It would be like, Samus in her cool outfit, but like, we need to hear her, so she has to take off her helmet. And I'd be like, no! No! She is my tall, armor-clad Amazon woman. Who does not speak. Just like Link. And it is sacrilege to make them do so. I'm just saying. Hey, I was talking about this case earlier. Some weirdo. I actually used it on a plane this week. It was great. I didn't have to charge my Switch with a cable once while I was flying to Chicago, using it when I was there and flying back. This is a Belkin case, but with a it's got a battery. It's got a charging battery. In a stand. In a stand for your Switch. Switch 2. And you can hold like actual physical cartridges and stuff in it. It was dope. Yeah, it's cool. It's legitimately cool. If you ever think about getting one, please use my link for it. I'll have it up for a while. Why would they make Samus a girl in the live action? Don't ever demean my girl like that ever again. Okay? Okay? She is as much my queen as Daisy is. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thanks. Good. My apologies, yeah. It's like, ha, fizz, haha. Okay. I need to swap Pokemon. This is taking forever. We're not gonna do the Elite Four tonight at all. If you freeze my Golem again, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, I'm paralyzed. I didn't think I could get paralyzed. I'm kind of shocked, actually. Hi, Gemfo. Thank you for 85 months. How are you doing? What's up? Victory Road. No, I've done it. It's the Elite Four refights. Because to catch the Mewtwo, I needed to not one-shot my Venusaur. So I can put him to sleep. And a level 60 Venusaur versus a level 70 Mewtwo, I don't think it's gonna work. Warm enough, you can start using... Oh, nice! Okay, solar generator. Nice. Very nice. Budget constraints, huh? Yeah. So we have beaten this game once. I just decided I wanted to fill out my Pokedex a little bit and go for the legendaries in this game. We have not... We still have yet to catch Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, and Lugia. And then we will have all of the legendaries available in my game, I'm pretty sure. Does that sound right, you all? Come on, dude. Non-project update. Non-project only weather. I made a joke on what I thought was funny. What about Entei? I already have Entei. I had such a good time, Jumpo. Girl, I cried a lot at the symphony. It was so good. It was so good. I'm so lucky. Bucket list item. Check. Oh, to the Undertale concert. It's coming near us, actually. So I might also go. I need to, like, actually decide once and for all. Baby. Baby. Baby, 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 baby. Baby, 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 baby. My sweet baby. And I love this baby. And I love your little teeth. How far is the Distant Worlds concert again? You have to fly for it. You're stupid. Right. Oh, yeah, Orlando. I remember. Yeah. In a few weeks. Yay! That's sick. What? Are you kidding? Oh. Pissed. Oh, shit. Wait, you're a higher level than me. How did I not die? I'm shocked. Right, during GDQ. Yeah. Suji. Am I catching on the legendaries? Ah, I'm trying. Game's looking out for me. Stopped in the sad pet store today because the puppies are too cute. Oh, why do you call it the sad pet store? Really, Scotty? What? Tired today? Okay, that seems like a good ratio, yeah, Zelly? That's good. It takes everything except HP. Okay. That's what I figured. Little puppies and kitties in little cages. That is very sad. We don't like that. We don't like that. As much as I love Japan, it is not perfect. But I do want to go back as soon as possible. But I love my baby so much that yeah. I don't know why we were talking about this, Kelsey, but what was it brought up? Something about, like, in terms of pets, if anything ever happened to you and Andy, people would be fighting over Juno. I was like, I haven't even met her yet, and I would take her. Just so you know. I was like, I bet Adolf would come and try to fight for her too. His beloved little girl. These babies. I've had friends be like, I'm gonna take home your cat, and I'm like, no, you're not. And I get way too serious about it. And then they're like, okay. They're like, haha, joke. And I'm like, no, I can't wait to meet her around AGDQ. It'd be so good. If you want to organize one, I can tell you exactly when I want to go, Fizz. Yeah, I'm down. How much longer are you gonna be there? Oh shit. I think I'm gonna mate. I have the cutest little boys in the whole world. That cafe dangerous, yeah. Since your plan is 3+ weeks. Yeah, you would. I will have to also work. Come on, you can do it! You can do it. You can so do it. You were so good last time. Nope. You can't. I was wrong. Okay. Never mind. Okay, then maybe. Then it'll be a maybe. Had to review all the clips? For what? What are you reviewing? What are you doing? Enjoy the stream. I'm gonna leave. There we go. How have I not hatched a stupid egg? Come on, EB. EB. Holy moly. They don't sound real. That's true. That is, yeah. I need to close this tab with the Zelda movie stuff. Get it out of here. No, go. Okay, there we go. Better. I wish my Pokemon were already a higher level. This is so annoying. My brain is in a spot where I'm like, okay, once Tessie levels up one more time, because I think we're already like pretty close. And then Dragonite is pretty close. Just leveled up pretty low. If I did Dragonite and Lapras, and then I go look for rare candies. 5-disc Skyward Sword OST. Oh, that's cool! Someone, how long you played 14 for, and I had to think. Been over 50. That game has been out for that long? No, it hasn't. Hi, DeBess. Oh, 1.0. When did A Realm Reborn come out? $2013. Holy. Hi, baby. You come back to sit? You come back to sit because you were needy. You're so needy. Are you my needy cat? Are you my needy boy? Were you devastated that I was gone? Were you sad? Were you so sad? But you're babies. Did you know you're 1 year old? You made it a whole year. You did so good. And they got their ears cleaned today. Yeah, 14 on the Switch too is an interesting thing. Okay, let's get this Lapras and this Dragonite leveled up, and then maybe we just go on rare candy hunts. Okay. Minecraft is worse. That's true. It was like 2009 or something, or maybe earlier actually. Hi Rio, nice to see you. Thank you for the 35 months. How are you doing? I hope life is treating you well. Hello, hello. Thank you for your support. My bangs are doing something today. No new classes. Oh, you think that's the reason? Okay, let's psychic. Wait, that's false? There's 2 new classes? That's cool. Thank you, Jumpo. Have a good one. Always appreciate you stopping in. Come on! Oh my god. Okay. Doing okays. Had a really good week. My voice is very tired because last weekend we had friends in town for the 10K. So I ran a 10K. Bird could not. Oh my god, thank god. He has tendonitis while he was training for the 10K, which is a bummer. I was more lucky. So how was it? I was able to finish. I only trained up to 4 miles. And so I ran 5 miles and then I had blisters. I got blisters really bad on my left foot for some reason. Even with pretty good socks. And then it just kept getting hotter and hotter over the course of the hour because it was really hot last week and then felt great this past week. Or 2 weeks ago it was really hot. Into the day of the 10K. And then the following day, like 60s. And I was like, what the fuck? We missed it by like a day! Pissed. But I ran 5 miles and then I walked half a mile and then I ran on and off for the last little bit and sprinted right at the end because I like doing that. So, okay, good, all right. Pokemon have leveled up. So I did finish And so did everybody else involved. The walkers, the people who were just walking, and I think they did have to get turned around because of the heat. But they did what they could, and then we had a great... So just a lot of people in town between that, and then my friend having his housewarming party. He coincided it on purpose. There was like 35 people over at my house at one point. It was a lot, but very fun. And then I got to see 2 other people Tuesday night that I hadn't seen in a while, which was great for like a couple hours. And then Wednesday I left for Chicago, did the Chicago trip. That was so nice. And then came back today. And now we go into our streamiversary. And I also have a friend who's going to kind of stay, I think, like Monday and Tuesday. So I'm trying to plan around that as well, you all, because I want to make sure that I get to spend some time with her. So doing 12-hour streams kind of means I don't have time. So that's why I'm trying to... Yeah, I flew back. My flight was like... I had a direct flight. So I flew back in the middle of the day. Very busy, like week and a half. And then I have like potentially 12 long days of streams. And then a couple days in between that and then Disney. I have nothing in June, which is great. It's like 2. Yeah, but yeah, you can go direct, which was nice. I think they texted you. Message me. I wanted to go look up. Your hair looks cool going from brown into red. What's really funny is that it's still red on top. It is over top of, you know, my root color, but it's still red. And that's like, people are like, oh yeah, back when your hair was brown. I'm like, homies, it was always at minimum auburn. Since I've started streaming, it's always been like topped with a red color. It's just because of how bright my ends are in this orange tone, this looks like comparatively desaturated. And it's really funny. But I'm glad that you like the transition, because I think I'm going to grow out my darker roots for a while, because I want my hair to be healthier. Kelsey and I were talking about this like a month ago. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Like Kate Walsh in Grey's Anatomy. Her hair is gorgeous. Let me see. Unfairly beautiful person. Kate Walsh. Oh, her, yeah. She's very pretty. That is like a dark auburn. Yeah. Sometimes it's a little lighter. I think I would want a little bit more vibrancy than that. But yeah, when I used to dye henna, dye my hair with henna, it was more like that color, actually. That dark, kind of auburny red. But yeah, if you compare it to my neon orange, almost neon orange, I do have a little bit of muting color stuff in there. But like, then it feels like it feels like it's so much more brown. But yeah. Interesting, right? Oh, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're doing. We're gonna go LeafGreen rare candies. You can farm them? There's no way. Oh, yeah, get Meowth for pickup.
You're the nicest bunch I've ever
Give
met.
selfie items. Oh, right, she can give you one.
All will know you resubbed to food.
You can farm those infinitely from that annoying girl in the Sevi Islands. Thank you for the 86 months, Mr. Person. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful sleep. I appreciate you. There is EXP share in this game, yeah. It's just so slow to level up my Pokemon right now that I'm tired of it. Molly, thank you for the 76 months. Wow, let's go. Who do I still have to level up? I need 10 rare candies. I'm suddenly very warm. Oh, it's because the cats are on my lap and I'm wearing pants. It's definitely a grind. It's a lot. It's a lot. Thank you all for the sub support. You're very kind. Very, very kind. We're not doing the mail thing. We're not gonna do that. I forgot which ones I have. How's the egg doing? Great question. I'm gonna go to Route 6, east of Saffron City. Am I doing a Minecraft crowd control? No. What do you mean? No? What are you talking about? What? Let's just ride with the bike while I'm reading. That's gonna hatch the egg so much sooner. So I want the 3 Eevee eggs, and then I think I will try to do an egg for my Venusaur at some point, and an egg for Kabuto. Bike path, Pro Strat. Oh, for hatching eggs! Smart. Hidden at the center of the platform, surrounded by fences. This? Gotten that. Oh, I've gotten this. I've done this. I have been in there. I think it's just there, right? Unless it's something in the, I don't see. Homie, you know how many comments I miss sometimes. I need cut for this. I think the thing about grinding up levels is that it just feels so monotonous that I'd rather like take just as much time getting rare candies. It's like when you take an alternate route because of traffic and it still takes just as long. Wait, no. But because you're still moving, it feels better. I'm so warm right now. Guys, you're so warm, kitties. But my one foot is cold because that one's sticking out. Babies, 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 babies. Babies, babies, babies. Let's... Oh man, I forgot about Snorlax not being leveled up either! Ah! Let's just go see if I have this. Behind the staircase, use strength on the boulder in the warden's house. I think I got that one. I think I got that one. The center of the platform surrounded by fences. Platform? Is this not the right? Is this different platform? Egg path is the, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. So if not there... What? Was it not in here? Is it not in there? Did I get it already? Maybe I got it. Route 9. Northeast area of Route 9, just beside the ledge. What does that mean? It's the little squiggle in the grass. Wait, would I have already... Did I click on it? Or maybe I didn't do that right. Maybe I did. Maybe it is there. And I didn't grab it. This is not... Get... Girl. There it is! Baby! Na-na-na-na-na-na. You wanna... Let's nickname it. Alright, alright. Hang... Hold. Wait. Baby! If you'd like to name this Eevee, I'm gonna turn this one into... I think our original Eevee might stay an Eevee. And this one... Let's have this one be Jolteon. And I'll go see if there's another egg. You're a Vaporeon fan? Well, we'll have one for each. Or I guess whatever the name is. Maybe, how about whoever wins? If you have a preference, we can put the name toward that. I don't know. Otherwise, I'm going to do a Jolteon. Okay? If you'd like a chance to name this Eevee, exclamation enter. To put you in the lottery, and I will pick somebody in like 10 seconds. So if anybody else wants to enter really quick, name this Eevee. Now is time. I think Jolteon was my favorite. I think I'm too, like, traumatized by what the internet has done to Vaporeon. That I just, like, can't get past it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Okay, we all ready? Nobody else wants to enter? You don't want to name it, Kelsey? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna draw in 5. Zelly! All right, Zelly, what would you like to name this Eevee? He's a boy. Play with mod names. No, you're good. What would you like to name this Eevee? Do you have a preferred evolution for it? Spiky baby. Okay. There's no Leafeon in this. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah. I didn't even see your comment and I knew what you were going to say. And you're like, wait. I have to go out this way. Where did it say this? Hidden in the sandy terrain in the northeast area of Route 9. Northeast area. Did I pass it? What's happening? Oh, there's this. I haven't fought you? Oh boy. Oh, this guy's about to be wiped off the floor. I'm so sorry for your Pokemon. Hey. Goodbye. You approached me first. I'm just saying. My condolences to your Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, if somebody came up to me and I had a level 65 Dragonite, I'd be like, ooh. Sorry. Oopsie. You beat me fair. Ha 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 ha. I got a burn heal. With this Charizard. Oh my god. Okay, this one has the pictures. Oh, it's right there. Okay. I see. Got it. Okay. I'm just gonna follow this route and we're gonna fly around and we're gonna grab stuff. Picture's good. These pictures better. Better than the other guy I was looking at. I won't swap Pokemon yet. It would be good to have an egg right now. You know what? I'm... It will be better if I'm traveling around picking up rare candies. It will be better if I'm walking an egg. So I should do that first. I should put the... we gotta put the baby EB away. EB. EB. $133. $126 to $132. So Eevee goes here. Right? So if it's 120, 121 to 126. 130. Yeah. So we'll put this here. Yeah. Comically red. I know the Eevee with the red. The red pixels are weird. I'll be like, oh yeah, it's shiny. Alright, let's go see if we find another egg. There might not be one, but there might be. There might be, though. I left it there for a while, so this is a way shorter amount of time. No backlight. There, yeah, could be. Yeah, we've got like 20 more minutes, so we'll just basically run around and look for rare candies, and like that might be it. Yes! Oh my god! Yes! Uh-huh. Yup. Yeah, they're fucking... I'm so excited! Another egg! Alright, let's go back. High speed 7. Now we walk our next egg. Here's our bike road. I'm sorry, I should have said they're that better? Ditto does what Ditto does. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I see. It's over there. That's annoying. Is this not it? Watch for discarded items. Is this not it? I'm pressing A. I have never found it here before. How do I... How come it's not working? I can't find it. There's no way I got it already. There's no way. The Route 17 cycling rotation should be horizontal from the third sign. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I found it. Does get you a lot of cycling steps. Okay, next one is at... I may have gotten that one. Route 6. And then the third one is Route 9. Yeah. Okay, this one's Route 6. I don't know this one either. How's stream going? We're vibing. We're having a good time. 5, 9, 24, 4, 7. Oh! Down here. Yeah, we're having a nice time, Tim. We're going to be swapping to some Final Fantasy in a little bit, because I want you all to have the opportunity to get those chat badges. Because it's good. Does it good, you know? Okay. Fantastic. See, now that I have the... That one I think I've gotten behind the houses, right? In Cerulean. We can check just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure I have this one. Yeah. Pretty sure I did this one. Heading out soon. No worries. Okay, do you? Yeah, okay, I've gotten this one. Okay. What the what? There's one right there? Oh, wait, that's a different spot. But still, that's a random place to put one. There we go. I'm going to show you another one. There's one here. What the what? Hey, Yuzu. I don't know if this will make you feel any better, but just think, at least you don't have tendinitis like Bird. I don't know if that makes you feel better, but, you know, basically it could be worse, right? Skill swap. Oh. No, I know. Poor guy. He's so sad. He just wants to work out, and he was so excited about being able to run, and then his body's like, wait a minute, ew! Stop! And he was like, no! Wait, I think I have Meowth right now. I think I can actually do this. I don't think I've fought this trainer before. I have. Ah, okay, I have fought them. Okay, see, I needed it here, too. Hope he gets better soon. Yeah. We'll see how he does for Disney. Aha! Oh, I'm already feeling better. Oh, no. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 14 sets. Where are the other ones? Oh, I can't use my bike. Pissed. I think my low-level Pokemon are not out right now. Actually, I'll swap in Lapras again. Because then I can at least get a little bit of XP. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna use rare candies. Never mind. Where is it? Oh no. Maybe it's upstairs? Okay. In this case, I've decided I actually don't want to fight the Pokemon in here. And I'm gonna use, Repel. I'm 26?! Oh, we're good, homies. Oak, you can't use your bike indoors, stupid. That's what Oak just said to me. What he just said to me. I can't believe that. Where the what? Oh, shit. Where is it? Who wouldn't? Might have put a costume? My sleeping bag? Okay, yes, right there. See. Yo, what's up, rock boys? Hello. Had to. Okay. Okay, we got that one. Sorry, we're hunting for rare candies right now. Because why wouldn't we? Okay, 2 island. So this is not 14. Where are the others? Oh, 7 of them being hidden. Oh, these are the hidden ones. I'm specifically finding the hidden ones right now. And then I have to figure out where the other ones are that are not hidden. And see if I've gotten them all. So I need to go to 2 island. Okay. Okay. That's fine. They don't want to fight me though. Team LeafGreen! LeafGreen! LeafGreen good. LeafGreen good. Am I doing more cosplay during my stream anniversary? I don't know, maybe. There it is. Okay. I got the 7 hidden ones. Excellent. I guess I got 6. Now the rest of them. Did I get the one in the Lost Cave? I'm not sure I did. I probably got the one in... Maybe the one in Victory Road. How many more legendaries? They're all level 70. My Pokemon are... not there. Well, a couple of them are, like... are not out right now. Because I'm also hatching an egg. Who do I deserve a cookout milkshake right now? The only reason I would say no is because you're not here hanging out with us right now. It's the only reason. Otherwise, yes, absolutely. Of course you do. Were you good today? Were you good today? Reggie's boys. I say just one if and only if you tell me what that is. Cookout is a fast food chain located on the mostly southeast. It's got, and they have like a whole board of 40 different milkshake flavors. You can like mix two of them together. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I'll be streaming most days this week. No, it's not made a certain way. It is a cookout. Cookout is a fast food location. And then you get a milkshake from there. And they're so good. I had lots of treats this week though. So fun. House cleaning. Then yes, you deserve one. But you should also hang out with us. So, you know, yeah. Cheer wine float. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I both support hot strong era, which is what I'm trying to enter into, but I also support treat rewards, and they don't always mix. You know what I mean? And that's why I haven't quite hit this goal yet, but I'm trying to get closer to that. If I just lift enough, I'll just have so much muscle that I'll burn the treats, right? If I walk enough and I lift enough, I'll burn all this other shit that I want to eat. So, I mean, one meal, 3 sides. Hell yeah, I am. It's one main with 2 sides, and then you can get a shake. But yes, you are correct in the right area. Rocket hideout puzzle. I feel like I have most of them. Oh, Bird's doing Subnautica. He's doing a whole AP, so he swaps back and forth, Tim. He won't be on that for super long, and then he'll swap back to, yeah. His other games like Mario 64, Mario Golf. My brain connected what I was trying to say and finally got there. Mario 64, Mario Golf, Refund, probably Ates, Jigsaw Puzzle, Subnautica. What else is he playing? I don't know what else he's playing, actually. I'm gonna sell these, but before I try the Elite Four again, I'll make sure to buy more stuff. I don't want to sell the rare candy stuff. Oh, really, Acreborn? Oh, a Searborn? Searborn? My excuse for a treat is that I am crampy. I feel that. Are we synced up? Are we synced up? Ace Reborn? Oh, yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Capitalizations would help me a lot. Ace or Alex? Okay, I see. I see. You know what? That makes so much more sense. Usually I'm actually pretty good at it, Andy, but in this case, I'm terrible. This specific instance, awful. Me bad. But good job. Wow, I spent too much time with Kuiper this week. That's a problem. Oh no. That's bad. I'm gonna do this. Kuiper's good being here. I usually ask as well. Okay. Now we're at 60. Let's go over here. Meowth, go away. Sorry, no offense, Meowth, but go away. And let's get back out Machamp. And then Snorlax would be last to level up. He's just so far behind. You got the Master Sword? Oh, and Twilight Princess! Good. Good job. Very good. Very good. You did it. You did good. You do good. Proud of you. You feel good about it? You like it? Good sword? How do you feel about characters in that game so far? I would love to know. You don't have to talk about it right now. I have feelings about characters in that game. Some good, some bad. Right. She's playing OG Twilight Princess. She's not playing HD, which is a bummer because it's better. Missed to do it again. No! It's one of those you gotta be there. I'm on the cube. For HD, I will likely be playing it soon. Oh, on GameCube. I was like, I thought you meant a location in game. And I was like, what? And you hate Ilya? I mean, same. Yeah, that's who I was talking about. But yeah. It is one. Let's go do bike path like a couple times and then we'll swap games. I can't really go late tonight. So the stream will be a little bit shorter. Because I am very tired and I need to be up earlier than usual. Because we're the day after I get back from stuff, we're hosting a thing. But like it's just like a quick early afternoon thing that I planned with somebody else. So yeah. This is nice. At least she washed insert funny about a name yet. For me, that was a cat. For Rockin', it's your mom. Hi, Yuzu. Oh, girl. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, we could. But we could, though. We have many beautiful guests that we got to spend time with at this recent event that I'm sure would be down to pop on. Like we could. Oh shit, please do. I still gotta look at your stuff. Emails are so much harder for me to remember to get back to. I don't know why. They take me longer than like Discord. You could also send the same stuff on Discord if you want, newbie, but you don't have to. It's not your responsibility to like adhere to my slight preferences. Going for your checkup. No pain! That's good, Ace. Actual portfolio website. Ooh, that's exciting. Yeah, if you're also, I mean, you are welcome to just DM me on Discord, like add me, and then you can just follow up on there if you want. What's up, Dovakin? Yeah, hi. What a way to hatch an egg. I just want to see if I can get the egg hatched, and then we will swap. Because I'm trying to make some progress. I didn't do anything in my title. We're prepping for the stuff in my title. It takes so long. It takes so long. This game is awesome, but also for those who are not used to grinding. I just have to it's just like a warning. Because there's nothing to make it easier, really. How am I? I've had a lovely last week and a half. Very, very busy, but really nice. So, you know. What's up, Tricky? It's good. Yeah, I hope things are treating you well. The year was 2004. Zelda Dungeons Marathon. No, I don't. No, I was just excited to get to know some of the people that we did at Heroes of Time. Okay, I feel a lot less overheated now. How many steps do we think we get just from going down that bike hill once? What's the highest number of steps needed for an egg in Pokemon versus the lowest number of steps? I'm very curious about the number. If anybody happens to know. Bring in the lore masters. Yeah. Let me call Adolf real quick. Adolf! No, you know he's asleep. It's like 10 p.m. Distortion. I could. What if I did call him though right now? I have done that with people. He's one I would be more hesitant to do that with. Because I wouldn't want to like... You know who I could call maybe out of nowhere though? That would just be like, I don't have a problem with this. This is a weird... Shen. We can see if Shen's free. Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna leave him a voice memo. You're right. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. Oh, how do I... Hey, do you know the minimum amount of steps you need to take to hatch an egg in Pokemon? I'm playing, especially like LeafGreen. I want to know the minimum amount of steps and the maximum amount of steps. And I thought maybe the fastest way that is also funny is to ask you. Okay, cool, thanks. Great, sent. You know, this guy has left me a 7-minute voice memo before. 7 minutes. I said, great, call me in the future. Just call me on the phone. It was, excuse me, it was 7.5. He's gonna look at that and be like, what? Google. And I'll be like, yes, but... I want to watch his Pokemon Champions annoying team. Like, I used math to make annoying team things. I feel like he could do actually pretty good video on eggs. Like, egg hatching. If he's doing, you know, he did the one on Shinies. Apparently it doesn't work in this version. Because we've looked into it with the flame body. Yeah. But, I mean, I've probably got maybe a couple more rounds of this. $1,500. Magikarp is the easiest Pokemon to hatch an egg for? Really? Or like an example of one, I'm guessing. And then what? Like a dragon will take the longest or something? I'm comparing this knowledge to like Pokemon Go. Between 1280 and 10,240. I know, right? Shiny hunting is wild. I'm just trying to hatch one egg. I'm not even trying to hatch a shiny. I'm just trying to get 3 EVs just for my base Pokedex. I need to finish watching the video of them getting all of the Pokedex filled out. Because that also means, like, how are they going to get the duplicates that they need? Oh, I guess they don't need to get duplicates. Except for Eevee. They're just trying to fill out the Pokedex, not a living dex. But how are they going to get all the EVs they need? That's why I want to finish that. Patience is unreal, yeah. 10.5k for Dratini. Okay. This is taking a while. Even just Thank you so much for the 34 months of that Prime. I appreciate. Yeah, I know it's no. Well, the thing that I found online said like 8,900 and something steps, not 9.2k. So the number seems slightly different, but fairly similar at least. Thank you, newbie. Have a good night. Two shiny fletchling and pigeon gotta send it. Wow! Holy! That's huge. You know who else does a lot of just like shiny stuff? Maznik. You just grind shinies. It's great. Whoa, whoa! Who do you think I am, Money Daisy? What do you think I'm Princess Daisy? She's a queen. She is. Oof. You feel incredible? Yeah, you doing a little drinky? Can you do me a favor, Money? Water. How do I describe queen energy? Think Princess Daisy. When she has trouble in her kingdom, she hires help, gets the trouble out, and then guess what? No trouble after that. Have you seen trouble in her kingdom since? No. Is she game to make parties and stuff? Cool. Why do you think she's not in main games? Because otherwise she's running her kingdom. She's busy. She's busy doing important things and being awesome, okay? We like the tomboy energy. You know, she's not afraid to get in somebody's face. She's not afraid to stand up for her no, nobody brought up Peach. We're just talking about how Daisy is a queen. She's my queen. You think we'll get a new Zelda game announcement for 2027 or late 2026? I hope at minimum we get Twilight Princess HD port to the Switch 2. Or Switch and Switch 2. I don't care. Some type of port accessible to more people so that they can play it. Then Rockin' will start over and she will play Twilight Princess HD and be like, wow, this looks so much better. And I'll be like, yeah. Worst Zelda game? Zelda 2. That I've played. I think there's probably worse, but in terms of ones that I have played, Zelda 2. 100%. It's a great speedrun. I hated playing it. Worst 3D? None of them. What are you talking about? I don't know. There's no answer for that. Who please? Yeah. I'm just saying how I feel. Is that counting spin-offs we've played? I haven't really played any Zelda spin-offs, I would say. Like, I've never played Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land, whatever. Twilight Princess. I will probably ban you for that, by the way. Money. Yeah. But you're just drinking and you literally just said you're here to stir up the pot. Rude. Yeah, she did, Absol. She did tell me about that. I think it's very cool. Yeah. I mean, it's a legit copy. She's not, like, modifying anything. Like, there's no mods or anything. You don't like the game? I mean, you're wrong. I'm sorry that you have that opinion. So. Oopsie. I don't know, play it again? I think if you're a fan of Zelda games, especially 3D Zelda games in general, disliking Twilight Princess specifically is a very odd opinion. I don't think hating Twilight Princess is unheard of. I think it's silly. And again, wrong. But, yeah. Midna, I think she's a one-off, unfortunately. I think her story is finished. So bringing her back would be strange. But I love her. So. Do you see the controls? Have you played Skyward Sword HD? Have you played Skyward Sword HD? Money? Homie, you need to drink some water. Drink some... Get some water? Water? Get water. And go, Skyward Sword HD is better. Fi is better. And I think Skyward Sword HD, or I think Skyward Sword in general, has one of my favorite stories that Zelda has told. I think it has a beautiful soundtrack, and I think it has some really interesting dungeon design. Do I think it's a perfect game? No. But I think it is very cool. I really like it. And I can point out parts, again, I can point out parts of the game that I don't enjoy as much. But I still have quite a bit of fondness for it. How is this not enough steps? Evie, please. Holy. I'm gonna give it 4 minutes and then we're going, and then we're swapping. You think all 3D Zeldas are OP? Yeah, because they are. What are you so... Huge Zelda fan right here. What do you mean? They're also good. Could I point out something wrong with each one of them? Probably. What's average? For Zelda games? Zelda 1. What does the egg say? Oh, good. I can't... It should hatch soon. Okay. It occasionally moves. How far does that typically indicate? Good night, Scotty. Have a good one. Please get some rest. Moving is so tiring, and I hope that you're able to relax and get settled quickly. Because damn. When it first came out on Wii, Skyward Sword, I made it to the final trial. Sky left had 1 tier left, got a hit at the end. Oh, yeah, dude, those sections are so stressful. They're so stressful. Once you've gotten through the whole game once and then go back, it feels a lot more manageable, but it's still really stressful. 1,500 to 2,000. Okay, so that means I am 4/5 of the way. I'm like 80% of the way there, basically. But, oh my god. We agree that Link to the Past is best. So, I am somebody who did not grow up with a Super Nintendo, and I did not play it until I was older. So I don't have the same attachment to A Link to the Past that some people do. And therefore, it's not in my favorite Zelda games. I started... I love Link's Awakening. And then after that, I love all the 3D... And then I love the 3D Zelda games. So yeah. Like, yeah, Ocarina of Time is kind of where I started. Can't go back to GBA. Sure. Yeah, Ocarina of Time was pretty groundbreaking. Does it mean that it's a perfect game? No, not necessarily. But it is it's great for what it is, for sure. Awesome soundtrack. Very memorable in setting up, you know, the next line of where the Zelda series went. You know, like how Mario 64 did that in a similar way. With 3D Mario games. And then now we have Odyssey. And now we have Bonanza as well, which is the Mario Odyssey game that's just Donkey Kong coded. So my sister and I grew up calling them hubcaps, Rockin', but they're medallions. Yeah, we were like, oh, I got the golden hubcap. People are going to be like, this is not... I'm surprised I haven't had anybody come in here being like, this is not the Elite Four or a Legendary. What are you doing? Yeah, the scene where you jump over the thing for Gerudo Valley is sick. Awesome. Hubcap. And we also called him Granny Dork instead of Ganondorf. Yeah. Yeah. And what else do we do? Excuse me. And we also... And I did pronounce a few other things wrong. I said Kakariko instead of Kakariko. I have since corrected that. Some terms in life, like we talked about last week, I'm just gonna call things the way that I want to call them. Titus, for example. I think that's common. Yeah. For like an English speaker who doesn't think about what the pronunciation could or should be, I think it was kind of normal. You called it the Dooku tree? Oh my gosh. If we get a new Zelda game, I hope we're in space or a plane or... No! Disagree! What do you mean? Zelda should not be brought into the modern world. No, 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 no. Zelda in space bad. No, no. I'm so sorry. That's why we have... That's like Star Wars. We have Star Wars. What the fuck moment of the week? I don't know. I had such a nice week. I had such a good week. Apparently one of Lindsay's cats threw up on her comforter last night. I don't know. I had a great week. You're here for tea. Well, I'm having a lot of tea in the next 6 weeks. You're telling me you spend time with Kuiper and Spike. You know what? I do have one, but it is not my place to share, and I will not be sharing. Yeah. What a tease. Yep. So unfair. I would be a very bad friend if I was like, oh, guess what I learned, you all? Like, what the fuck? So no. Yeah. What else? What actually happened? I don't know. It's such a nice week with everyone. And yes, even Kuiper. Yeah, Thursday with just me, Lindsay, and Kuiper. It was lovely. I know. Oh, there it is! There it is! We got it! Yeah! Let's go see if there's another one! Oh yeah, we're gonna name again. Exclamation enter if you would like to name this Eevee. I see K, Mr. Bonsai, and Dadfax are still in the lottery. This Eevee will either be a Flareon or a Vaporeon. I don't know. You all tell me what you want to name it, depending on who wins. Come up with a name for one of those two. A Flareon or a Vaporeon. Rockin', if you don't know who those are, the fire one or the water one. You might know those, but just in case. And then... No, Zappy is Jolteon. Oh, crap. Yeah. Fire and water. We already have a name for the Zappy one. Okay. Do you know I was talking to Panga a few weeks ago when I was like, do you know all the typings of Pokemon? And he goes, they have types? The water one is Vaporeon. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right for Panga. He was able to, in 15 minutes, name 20 Pokemon, though. From Gen 1. I was very proud of him. He had to scratch the depths of his brain to think about all of the mini games he played in Pokemon Stadium to get there. But, you know, he did it. He did it. This is after we went through a bunch of people in the room to like, hey, okay, Sporkle, how many can you name? Oh, a new person. How many do you want to do it? Pragmata. What about it? I'm not going to play it. Okay, drawing a winner in 3, 2, 1. Go. Maznik! Maznik, what would you like to name this Eevee? What is it going to be? I think you would love it. I don't think so. Not a big fan of shooters. Except for Splatoon. Name him Milky? Which evolution is that going to be? That makes me nervous. Is that Vaporeon? I love that as a true part of video game history, Panga knows like 5 games. It's true. This is true. Yeah. He also has seen like maybe 6 movies. You played Elden Ring? Yeah, that's not a shooter. Homie, not a shooter. That was an incentive. You all made me play it. Maznik, do I like Resident Evil? Yes and no. Do I think it's a good series? Yes. Do I like playing it? You just tell me which evolution. I'm assuming you're naming for Vaporeon as opposed to Flareon, Maznik. So let me know which one and which name if you're settling on one over the other. Do I like Resident Evil? Yeah, I don't necessarily love playing Resident Evil games because they're stressful, right? Requiem will be in my Spoopathon list this year. That's why I'm staying away from watching it. And I miss watching Maxi, so it's very unfortunate. I can't watch Maxi. I'm sad. Rainy for Vaporeon. Are you happier with that, Kelsey? Rainy. Okay. Let's, great. Let's go pick up the other egg and then swap. Oh, Peach! Oh, girl. Oh, no. Homie, I can't support ban evasion. If that is what's happening. I can't do it. I'm so sorry. Yeah. It's not. I thought your account was unbanned, but this is a first time chat, so it's an alternate account. Is your other account okay? Am I getting rid of the red hair? No. You deleted it. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Interesting. Gotcha. No. See, it's still red. It just looks dark because of the lighting. I feel like I need a small overhead light. You know what? I can connect a little light right here to just put light on the top of my head because everybody's like, your hair's so dark at the top. And I'm like, it's kind of dark, but like, look at that. It's just dark red. You all are silly. You all are silly. Needed a fresh start. Cool. Just, my suggestion, if you are open to it, Peach, is to act like the people you want to be around. You know? Still looks good. Thank you, Katie. You're so great. You should, yeah. Act like the way you would want to be treated. Act like those you want to surround yourself with. And take others into consideration enough. So I'm sticking around you. Cool. And it's not just me. The other thing is that I do with my community is I like when people interact with each other instead of only coming in purely for me. Right? I appreciate that people are here to see the stream and to see the gameplay and to hang out. But I notice when people only come in and they only talk to me, like tunnel vision. So I think there's lots of things to consider, lots of paths of growth. We're all always doing it. I was talking with a friend about that the other day, just about like general growth and watching your friends go through both tumultuous times in their lives, but like seeing periods of growth and like how proud I am for a lot of my friends, like getting through things or noticing things about themselves and making changes and growth patterns about like, hey, I've realized these things. Like somebody who was like, oh, I realized the ways in which I get overstimulated and it makes me irritable. So I'm learning how to properly step back when I need to in situations so that I can not have that happen because I don't want that to be out on other people. And like, I think it's so cool. Like I'm very proud of seeing my friends go through things like that. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. I will say yes. Thank you. Okay. Now I have to put away another Pokemon. Yeah. Because I'm going to get the Eevee back and I'm going to give them another, what do I give him? Kabuto? Probably. Who else do I need to, I think this is who I would go with next, yeah? You're telling Bird what? Came here for Mini Kitty and Kelsey. I so do not blame you. At all. Promise you try to talk to others. It's all good. It's okay. It's mostly just like, you know, if you want to start fresh with communities, basically, it's just good to consider the things that you feel like you struggled with the most and the ways in which you would want to see improvement in yourself and how you relate to others so that you can have better relationships. Another thing that I've kind of noticed is that, like, a lot of times there's a lot of projection on, oh, they did this to hurt me or because they don't care. And that's not always true. It's just sometimes people just go with whatever works best or whatever's easiest, or like there's no intention for harm and people are just doing what they feel like is best in the moment. And I think that's another good thing to remember. Yeah, Money? You think so? Or because you don't use Nemo? I'm sorry. I'm not that sorry. I have a dope party. But... do I have to put away another Pokemon just to... Can I swap? Can I just swap? I don't want to seem like I'm spamming. Oh, I'm sorry. I just totally missed that. Any upcoming marathons? Physically running or speedrun related or event related? Like gaming related? Yes. Do I have to take them both back? Oh, crap. Oh, there's a PC right here. The Zelda marathons? Okay, not running. I will be at this upcoming SGDQ. And then after that, I'm not sure. Maybe TwitchCon. Maybe some other stuff. But things would need to be officially organized and announced. I will say I am part of another event this year that has not been announced. So at this time, SGDQ, an unannounced event, and then maybe TwitchCon. And then, I don't know. Maybe that's it. Do I have to put... This is annoying. This is cutting into my other time. I was just trying to get this swapped out. It's taking forever. Can I ask you something? Can I run something by you streamer related? Yeah. If I can't talk about it, I won't. You can ask. Okay, may have gone down the rabbit hole of bike horns? Okay. I think that's Eevee. That sounds like Eevee. No. Yes. How do you get the other islands in the game? You have to beat the game. They will... It's post-game. For the Sevi Islands. So you get access to them at first when you can get past Seafoam Islands. And then... you can't get Sylveon in this game, sadly. But it'll just be an Eevee. There we go. Adorable. Look at our little Eevee army. I always wondered, as I found you through the... Oh! You1.done. Does everyone have their own room, or do y'all stay somewhere and then come back? We were in, I mean, I think it was pretty easy to tell. It was in like one big house that has a lot of rooms. So Bird and I had our own room. So like couples would get their own rooms. And then outside of that, it would often be reliant on just how many rooms there were and how many beds. But they keep all of that in consideration and make sure that like the amount of people can fit in the space that they have rented out, regardless of what type of space it is. Transbride color. Yes, Sylveon is transbride colors. That's correct. Yeah. 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 Okay, cool. I feel good. I feel good. We just have we got an egg here. Stop. There we go. I menu faster than this game will let me. So we need to level up. Bobby Burm needs to level up some more. And then we could try the Elite Four again. I mean, technically Snorlax too, but... yeah. Yeah. I think this will be a tomorrow thing as we're gearing up for the streamiversary. It's gonna be fun though. I want this game to be completely wrapped up with whatever we decide to make the last stream of, you know, of it. It's like, that's what it is. Let me just little side dog. He's so cute. So silly looking. Yeah, I just saved like 3 times. Cool. Yeah, I want this game to be wrapped up nice and clean. And if I want to keep filling out my Pokedex on the side, cool. But otherwise, you know, just letting it be like, okay, we did it. So we're going to do some more tomorrow. And I might try to, if I have a little time, I don't know what kind of time I will have tomorrow. But if I do get time, I will try to, I think I need a new screen. This does not play nice with my Mac. It never has. There's lines on it. They're starting to like settle in to the monitor itself. It's bad. I don't know what I was saying. Anyway, wrap up Pokemon nicely. I can play off stream, cool. And then we start Zelda things, good, yay. And then, yeah. But right now we're gonna swap over. So if you all want to see my super cute little cat girl character in Final Fantasy 14, and if you want a cute little, can you show off the badge again, Fizz? Oh, that is a really cool MSQ badge. I think I did miss it, but